This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping the foot on the what? On the necks. We keeping the foot on the what? On the necks. And like the Tibetan Mastiff that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts its pipes. Now let's get on to the video. The Megalodon shark, man. We got to get back on Errol the Truth Spence. Let me say it again. The Megalodon shark. We got to get back on Errol the Truth Spence. So hear me and hear me. Wow. Errol the Truth Spence is dominating the welterweight division, y'all. He's the rock star. We got to give credit where credit is due, man. He got these welterweights shook in their freaking boots. So let me say it again. He has these welterweights shook in their freaking boots. Let me take y'all down on history lane, because I have to say this stuff in cold-hearted, unadulterated, cutthroat, truth-telling fashion. Remember, Errol the Truth Spence is the truth in the ring. And you know why they call him the truth? Because like Freddie Rose said, there's no lies in his damn fist. Let me say it again. You know why they call him the truth in the ring? It's like Freddie Rose said, there's no lies in his damn fist. And he knows the sport is the ultimate truth teller on YouTube. Let me say it again. He knows the sport is the ultimate truth teller on YouTube. So I got to bring it in what? Cold-hearted, unadulterated, cutthroat, truth-telling fashion. And here's the truth-telling fashion here. Errol the Truth Spence is the rock star of the welterweight division, formerly known as the Boogeyman. That's right. We got to give him the Prince title, right? Yes, sir. The rock star of the welterweight division, formerly known as the Boogeyman. This guy right here is the big fish, man. He's the money maker. So when you see a Manny Pacquiao saying, oh, I want to fight Errol the Truth Spence leftover, a guy that was reduced to a what? A Uber, a Lyft, and a hold up. Hey, taxi, Tijuana cab driver fighter, and Mikey Garcia. That means Manny Pacquiao has to do one or two things. Step to the side or get parked, punished, and stopped via AARP retirement Pac-Man style by Errol the Truth Spence. Mr. Line 'em Up, Mr. Free Smoke Jr. told you the lineup. Danny Garcia first, Manny Pacquiao second, Terence Crawford third. And Spence wouldn't have give you this lineup if him and Al Heyman didn't talk about this. Y'all didn't catch that. What I said was so deep and profound. Let that marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Hear me? Hear me? Wow. Errol the Truth Spence wouldn't have told you to miss the lineup. Line the ass up, Mr. Free Smoke Jr., if him and Al Heyman did not have a discourse, if they didn't have a conversation, if they didn't sit here and go back and forth with one another and say, you know what, this is what's going to be the underlining undercurrent of how you are going to be undisputed at 147. This is the lineup. Danny Garcia first, Manny Pacquiao second, Terence Crawford third. See, you got a lot of people sitting here saying, well, Manny Pacquiao is going to fight Terence Crawford. But where's the Manny Pacquiao camp coming out and saying this? Dodo heads. Where's the Manny Pacquiao camp coming out and saying this? Brain full of mush. Where's the Manny Pacquiao camp saying this? Your brainwashed followers. Where are they at? So go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. Here's the truth of the fact of the matter. And here's the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, and cutthroat truth-telling fashion. Manny Pacquiao is ducking Errol the Truth Spence blatantly for the not one, not two, not three, but 4 times. Remember, the number 4 means covering all sides of the angle and covering all sides of the equations. Let me say it again. The number 4 means covering all sides of the angles and covering all sides of the equation. He's ducking him the 4th time. We get that. But Danny Garcia, remember, I already told you guys, when they fight, because Danny Garcia, I truly don't respect him on so many levels, because he was part of that Cold War of ducking Errol the Truth Spence when Errol the Truth Spence was the Boogeyman. Let me say it again. He was part of that Cold War of ducking Errol the Truth Spence when Errol the Truth Spence was the Boogeyman. With him, Sean Porter, and Keith Thurman. Sean Porter, truth be told, his ass did not want to fight Errol the Truth Spence. Look at him. Bloated fucking trauma. Like Derek James said, when you fight Errol the Truth Spence and you go 12 rounds with him, you are never the same. Let me say it again. Like Derek James said, when you fight Errol the Truth Spence for 12 rounds, you are never the same. Sean Porter has bloated trauma. When you look at him, he looks like he needs to get his colon cleansed, y'all. That's what Errol the Truth Spence did to his ass. He didn't want to fight Errol the Truth Spence, but Errol the Truth Spence put his ass on notice when he brought his ass into the ring. You see how Errol the Truth Spence always get these motherfuckers? Because he knows how to get them in park punishment and damn near stoppage rockstar fashion. He shows up in the ring and he does it in a way to where if you avoid it, it's a blatant duck. So Sean Porter had no choice. Keith Thurman was able to always evade because there was no fights because his ass was injured. So he happened to do this off of the caveat of the strength of him doing that. Danny Garcia just wants a cash out slaughterhouse. Let me say it again. Danny Garcia just wants a cash out slaughterhouse. Because that's what it's going to be. Every welterweight that fights an Errol the Truth Spence is going to be a cash out slaughterhouse. Remember, He Knows the Sport was the first one to coin this terminology. So he's the standard bearer and the trendsetter of this damn terminology. Let me say it again. He Knows the Sport was the first one to coin this terminology. So he is the standard bearer and the trendsetter of this terminology. So hear me and hear me. Wow. Spence is going to make Danny Garcia in the damn ring. I already told you guys. When they fight, Errol the Truth Spence is going to hit him with a levying onslaught of tactical aggression, technical punching placement, and body snatching work. The levying onslaught of what? The punishment style. Remember, they call him Mr. Punisher because when he fights you into the ring, welterweights are intimidated because they have to deal with three variations: the judge, the jury, and the executioner. What is the judge? Tactical aggression. What is the jury? Technical punching placement. And what is the executioner? Body snatching work. It's a three-prong attack of a levying onslaught that parks, punish, and stops your ass. Let me say it again. It's a three-prong attack of levying onslaught that parks, punish, and stops your ass. Errol the Truth Spence is that dude, man. You got to look at certain guys and look at their stock and see why they're called the era-filled fighter. And you have to see why the Richard Schaefer's of the world said, we left the Mayweather era and we ushered into the Spence era. Here's the problem with the lamest boxing fans. They are pure betas. That's why they love parody. See, pure betas always congregate in groups. Let me say it again. Lame boxing fans are pure betas. Pure betas love this whole thing of everybody's the same. But a true alpha extraordinaire, like a He Knows the Sport, wants to see that one motherfucker that lords over and dominates the damn division, dominates anything. That's what alphas do. This is what Errol the Truth Spence said in his presser. If you watch the pre-presser before the Sean Porter fight, he said, I'm coming to lord over and dominate the division. He gave you his alpha lineage there, man. True alpha variation. He threw down the true alpha economics. Let me say it again. He threw down the true alpha economics to say, I'm lording over and I'm dominating this damn division. And can't nobody got nothing to say about it. And can't nobody got shit to say about it. But guess what? I'm going to mess up all these damn welterweights. Then he had the car crash. And then you had the Chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. Let me say it again. The Chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. You know how he became the number 3 for the number of confirmation? The Chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. It's because when Errol the Truth Spence was on the temporary sabbatical of the car crash, he didn't step up. He didn't do no heavyweight lifting. He got out of bed. He didn't brush his teeth. Who does that? Who wants that halitosis breath? Oh, let me say it again. He didn't do no heavyweight lifting, i.e. get out the bed, and he didn't brush his teeth. Who wants to smell the halitosis of the Chihuahua barking behind the damn fence? That's what he did. Meaning he didn't fight real opponents. A Kell Brook that called him out 6 times. A Sean Porter, my buddy and me. My buddy and me. And for the number 3 of confirmation, my buddy and me. Didn't fight him. Didn't fight Danny Garcia. Lowballed him. Basically wanted to pay him mean machine money. Didn't fight a Urdenis Ugas. Didn't give us the free smoke that we wanted. As Terence Crawford, truth be told, while Errol the Truth Spence was in temporary sabbatical, could have fought Manny Pacquiao, and right now we would have been lining ourselves up after the Danny Garcia fight to have a super fight. What I said was so deep and profound. I think this went over a lot of people's heads, but it didn't go over the real G's. Where my real G's at? It didn't go over the super real G's. Where my super real G's at? It didn't go over the ultimate real G's out here in these boxing streets. Where my ultimate real G's out here at in these boxing streets? 3-dimensional thinkers. You know, there's one of us every 1,000 miles. Let me say it again. 3-dimensional thinkers. There's one of us every 1,000 miles. Where y'all at? Because what I said was so deep and profound. So I got to let that marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. I have to let it marinate in the medulla oblongata. Terence Crawford had the opportunity to do heavyweight lifting and clean up the damn division, fight Manny Pacquiao while Errol the Truth Spence was in a temporary sabbatical, and you guys would have had the super fight of the ages in a shorter period of time. But he proved his stock. He proved his a chihuahua barking behind the damn fence status, a snot-filled or snot-nose-filled booger man status, by not fighting real smoke. Because we all know Terence Crawford fights a Kell Brook, he fights a Sean Porter, he fights a Eudidas Ugas, he fights a Danny Garcia, he's going to get exposed. And the Errol the Truth Spence going to be like, I ain't fighting this motherfucker. After Danny Garcia and Manny Pacquiao, I'm moving my ass up to 154. But I told you guys, all of these guys at the welterweight division are cash out slaughterhouse. Let me say it again. They are cash out slaughterhouse. And I have to say this for the number 3 time, dog. They are cash out slaughterhouse. Each and every single one of these guys. Why do I say cash out slaughterhouse? Get the notepads out and get to the damn scribbling. Because after they fight Errol the Truth Spence, they will not be the same fighters in the damn ring. Let me say it again. After they fight Errol the Truth Spence, they will not be the same damn fighter in the ring. Danny Garcia, Errol the Truth Spence gonna pop his damn cherry and beat his guts up. Manny Pacquiao, Errol the Truth Spence gonna beat his guts up and send him into AARP retirement Pac-Man style. And Terence Crawford, Errol the Truth Spence gonna beat his guts up, have him basically looking like he just didn't belong in the damn ring, and he's gonna reveal him as a what? A chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. That's the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, and the cut-through truth telepath. And I told you guys, Errol the Truth Spence is a Megalodon shark. The Megalodon shark doesn't have no predators. It is the predator. Let me say it again. The Megalodon shark doesn't have no predators. It is the predator. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. This is He Knows the Sport. Checking out.